Shalom, this is Yehudit Goldfarb from Sfat. I would like to share with you the movements of Otiyot Hayyot for counting the Omer. The movements are the shapes and sounds of the Hebrew vowel system, and I do it for today. I'm doing it now for Shabbat, so that I don't film on Shabbat. So for tomorrow, for Shabbat, it will be the 14th day of the Omer, and it will be Malkhut Sheba Gevura, which is 1 week and 7 days. Now I've been wearing the colors that correspond in terms of the rainbow system for each day, each week and each day of the week. So I'm wearing a blue skirt for the week of Gevura that we've been in now for 7 days, or 6 days now, and will be 7 days by Shabbat. And I'm wearing a brown top for Malkhut and a brown scarf for the day of the week. For each Shabbat, Friday night and Saturday, is Malkhut of every week, and this particular week of the Sephira count be Malkhut Sheba Gevura. That's the color system. In terms of the movements, the Shva Nach corresponds to Gevura, to strength and power that you get from setting appropriate boundaries and have clear priorities. And it also is a place, can be a place of constriction. It's the shva, like this, which sets a stopping point for a consonant normally, but when you pronounce it, it's like you start and stop. So you learn that, how to do that stopping. Shva na. Okay, so this is Gevura. All week it's been at the base. The variation for Shabbat will be Malkhut. Malkhut is the one Sephira that does not have any vowels. It's when there's nothing underneath the letter. It's an empty space. And how do I do Malkhut? My question for myself was, Malkhut is the world of the sea, of the world of doing and action. It's how things manifest in this world. But it's also totally receptive for all the upper part of the tree of life. And so it's completely passive that way. It's receiving. It's receiving and giving at the same time. So how do we do that? Well, it's our actual default of all created beings. We receive God's breath, that makes us alive, and then we breathe out and we give it back. So we are receiving at every moment in order to give. And so what I do for Malkhut is have my knees slightly bent, hanging from the string, and I let Hashem breathe me. I wait for my breath to come. So when I do it in combination with Gevura, I'm going to do 3 sets, each for 3 levels of my soul. For the nefesh, the enlivening level itself, I'm going to breathe, let Hashem breathe me, and then I'll do the movement for Gevura. And then I'm going to do for the ruach level of soul, the emotional level of my soul, the same thing again. For the fixing of my intellectual and my spiritual level, for the neshama, I do the same thing with the prayer that the blemishes or the problems I have in this area of being present, letting Hashem breathe me, being totally grounded. That's part of the reason for the ground, and the groundedness of being in front of my big ancient olive tree here. It's a sense of centeredness, of presence, of being present. And so that's the variation on strength and power for this week. So here we go. Please join me. First of all, starting with the breath, letting yourself be breathed. And those are the 3 movements you can do when you count the 14th day. Have a really good Shabbat. So